Alright guys, welcome back to more PES 6 Liga Challenge. Today we are starting off today's episode with a game against Real Betis. We're going to be at home for this one, and I think we've got Racing and Getafe coming up in this episode. So Getafe might have a big impact on this episode because not only are we playing them, but Real Madrid are also playing them in this episode. So yeah, Atletico sitting 14th there. Wow. So yeah, Barcelona are on the same amount of points as us, 12 each. Real Madrid are on 10, so we are top based on the goal difference, so we want to keep that up. So yeah, but Real Betis is the full game of this episode today, so let's get cracking. Let's see what happens here. Changed the team slightly. Morientes looked like he needed a small rest, so he's sort of sitting this one on the bench, and Angula's going to come in there, and could have been 1-0, but he was slightly offside there. Could have been, should have been, but not to be. So yeah, other than that, I don't really have anything else to say other than what a great episode the last one was. We scored plenty of goals, demolishing opponents. I think, like, I don't know, it's like that Villarreal win kind of, I don't know, spared us on a little bit in the last one or something, you might say, to just, yeah, demolish the other two teams in the last one. But it's going pretty well. Oh, that worried me for a moment there. Sometimes the spin on the ball can send it in a lot of the time. It's one thing that's possible. It has happened before where, like, you'll have a shot that's going off target, and then just like right at the end of the I don't know what you want to call it, the spin, it'll make the ball curve. And that can send it in. It's happened a lot of times to me in the past. And oh, come on, that's Vicente. That's got to be a better. It's got to be a better header. So yeah, other than Morientes coming out of this one, not really any changes. We got Silva on the bench, who's on a high form hour, and he played really well against. I can't think of the team now. We played him in the last episode. You'll know which one. He had a really good match in that particular game. I forgot who it was against. But yeah. So, yeah, we're 16 in here. We need a goal. We need a goal pretty soon. That's a little dodgy. That was a little close to their striker there. I think this formation is playing out quite well so far. You know, there was debates of changing it potentially, but I think it's fine, honestly. It seems to work well. There is a foul there, and we need to make a pass somewhere. Going to go wide to Joaquin here. Vicente's on the left. Villa up front. Obviously, he is a legend, and, you know, we're going to try and rest players where we need to. Oh, it's got to be... Oh! 1-0. Didn't expect that to go in, actually, because I thought, well, the keeper... It looked covered from that. We'll see it from a different angle in a second, but it looked covered. Just plays it back, hits it towards that bottom corner, away, as much away from the keeper as possible there. That's what needed to happen. Just hits it first time as well. Nicely done. Is Romero. Fernando, that's taken off him. But next episode we actually got Barcelona and Atletico. Thinking of doing double full game for that one. Possibly with highlights of Deportiva afterwards. Not sure yet, but we'll get to that when we get to that. Here's Villa. It's that could have been better. That honestly could have been way better. Zabelda out to Joaquin. He's got an opportunity here. The question is, do you cross it in or not? Oh, hit on the 10, but blocked. And got to go in that. It's got to go in. That's causing a little bit of danger, but the keeper had it covered there. That's out. They're approaching half-time. It could do with another goal. I'm never happy at 1-0 because I just think, you know, it takes them one moment of, I don't know, a bull crap, you might want to call it. Oh, like this. That could have been very bad. Well, there was 2 men in there. We weren't covering them very well. You know, to get their team back into the game. That's all it takes. And... oh yeah, 2-0. Cuts inside. The classic cut inside right there. And shoot towards the far corner. You know, the one that everybody does. Takes this. Gets a little bit of space for himself. Goalkeeper is rooted. He's not getting to that one. The thing is, though, as a goalkeeper, you would look at that and think, well, it's obvious that if they are going to shoot, that's the only possible position they're going to shoot down towards. Surely, I mean, you've got to get her down to that and across, haven't you, as fast as you can, but sometimes it's just not possible. There's many different things. I mean, we look at it from this kind of perspective, and it's like, oh yeah, you should have done this and you should have done that. But then when you actually, if you're down there as a... really? That was too... what is the keeper doing? When you look at it from a player's actual perspective when they're actually playing, it's a little bit different, and there's all sometimes different options. There could be another player that's in a better position. There could be someone who's not, you know, and you just go for it yourself. But this, what is this? Let's have a look. What is what is that? What is the keeper doing? What is this position? He's nowhere near his goal. He's absolutely nowhere near. We are free up and just cruising this. 1 minute added on here. You know what? Is it time to bring Villa off again? Because I don't think we need him. We could just throw Morientes on for the rest of it. Oh, we could put Reggie on. Reggie's probably good to go. Good old Reg, if you know who he is. Here's Vicente. He's got a chance here. And nobody there with the follow-up on that. That would have been 4. Real Betis really not giving it much effort. Let's just keep it going. That's all I can say. Well, second half is here and 2 changes. Reggie's on. We've put him on for David Villa. Free up at half-time. I'm resting him. I don't care. You know, people might criticise and say you can't keep doing that or whatever, but I'm going to take my chances. I'm going to take my chances. You just can't gamble in this kind of challenge, honestly, because even though we're winning a lot of games so far, we've won every game so far, we're probably on to win this one too. This challenge, honestly, is just one of the worst because, I mean, it's different to a Master League because the Master League has 30 games and this has 38. You can't transfer players, which I've said before. Oh, look at this. Oh. Should have gone round the keeper, shouldn't we? There was more than enough time to have placed that round the keeper. Who was the other guy came off? Oh yeah, it was Joaquin for Silva, because Silva's on a red form error. But yeah, as I was saying though, even though it looks like we're doing good, Barcelona and Madrid, they will just chase you to the ends of the air for the title, like they always do. Like I said, the real challenge is in the PS2 version. Good luck with that. You know, this is just PC. But yeah. Oh, 4-0. Barrage at that time. Very good stuff. You know what I mean? Like, so goal difference is a must, which we're doing well with so far. But also, like I said, it's like every game, like, for example, PS2 version, every game you'll win and you'll maybe struggle to win games and you'll get through them and you'll win and you'll be like, please tell me Barca or Madrid have not won their game. And you'll check the score and they'll have won. And then you go on to the next game and you try as hard as you can to win that, and you probably win. Or you might draw one. You know, a perfect season is something that's just, you know, no one's expecting a perfect season, but you need to probably get a perfect season, because every time you check Barca or Madrid's results, they have always probably won. Just to always assume that they've won. Honestly. That is my advice. It's not really advice, but just try and play your best. And... Oh, come on. We're walking all over this team today. That really should have been another goal. Reggie in there today. Reggie. I was going to take the goalkeeper. I was going to take Canizares out. But didn't at last second. I think because our sub-goalkeeper is on a red form now. I can't remember his name. I think it begins with a B. Still getting used to the team at this point. Here's Cappy. Carpi. The header is cleared. Just about. Here they come again. Fernando. They've gone back. It's Rivera. It's Rafael. Rivera again here. And Gula's all this way back. Keeper's ball. Nicely done. Can we form an attack from this? And it's out wide. It's Angulo. It's Vicente. And... Gotta be! Oh! That's... Oh, what? Oh, man. It was a good move, but they were lucky to get away with it. Here's Fernando. There's a chance here. Maybe not. And the situation could be good here. It's Reggie. Can he take it round him? Oh, he will. Oh, he'll score as well. Nice one. 5 is the, you know, it's good. And that goal difference could be something vital by the end of it. I'm just always going to assume that Madrid and Barca have won. Like, they won't have a perfect season, but when you consider... I think in one of my... like I said before, I think Madrid ended up in like 103 points. Which, if I'm correct, isn't that about 11 short of a perfect season? I think, isn't it 114 is perfect? So, yeah. Cheddar's got to stay on this. And... Ooh. Well, it was kept out, but... Just want to end off with the clean sheet in this game. That's pretty much it, you know. And we've conceded a corner, of course. Oof. Thought that was going somewhere else there. That is an offside. Yeah. It's nearly on, but not quite. It's another corner, that one. We're going to bring Vicente off here for... Oh, I forgot his name. Begins with a G. There it is. Gavilan. He's on a red form arrow, so that's why he's been placed in the team today. So, good stuff there. Oh! Hits the post, and it's a goal. We wanted the clean sheet, and we couldn't have it. You just couldn't let us have it, could you? What happens here? Oh, he hits the bar, and we're just not in the right position to boot the ball away anywhere. Fair enough, you know, stuff like that happens. It's unlucky. Oh, there's like, you know, there's a couple of men around that guy. I hate that because it's like when there's 2 men on one of the opposition's players, it's like, dude, how is 2 of you letting this happen? And here's Angulo. Can there be anything here? No, that's not the right pass. That's probably... Well, there's 2 minutes added on here. That'll probably end off this game. A good game, though, to be fair, to start this episode off with. We'll cut to the highlight games in a moment, and then we'll just check... We'll check the... scores and the current table at the end, but I think what we'll do is towards the end of the season, if it's getting close, we'll start checking the results in between individual matches, probably, just to check on what's going on. But yeah, that is that today. Job done. Angulo with the man of the match there, an 8.5. David Villa, did he score? Let me check. Goal scored. No, he didn't, actually. No, I was going to say, I don't think he did. Reggie got a goal, though. He came on. So that's good for him. I said he needs to learn or whatever, but there you go. So, game 2, and we are playing Racing for this one. It's away. We're going to be in our third kit again as well, because I really like the orange. It's really nice. It was either that or the black kit, but they've got black shorts, so I was like, okay, we'll just go with the third kit with this one. So, yeah. Still looking good. Barca and Madrid both won. I mean, I guess you get to see the result. Well, not the result, but you get that they both won. Atletico have slipped down to 17th now. Wow, we're playing them in the next episode. So, yeah, but they both won, and that's just unbelievable. I just don't want that to happen, you know. But nothing to note too much other than I think we made a change on the sub bench for this one. I think Angulo's not playing this one. And Villa might as well go for it. Why not? Oh gosh, that is a very close shot, that one there. Ruben Castro with the... header, which nearly went in. Oh, this could be good. Oh, it's saved. And Villa. Oh, goalkeeper had to scramble back. We just could not shoot there. Here's Moretti. Here's Vicente. Could be a chance here, potentially. Oh, it's gone through everyone. It's Morientes. Oh, man, there's really not a lot happening in this game. It's been sitting in the middle of the park a lot. Oof. Close, that one. Might just give you guys the last sort of few minutes of this one, because there's been about 2 highlights so far or something to show you. It's really been a dull game so far. There's not much happening. And we've been much better in other matches. We've got Morientes and David Villa up front, and they just really haven't been able to do much, honestly. This is coming into the box. It is cleared. It's Abelda here. It's Joaquin. Oofed. Joaquin's gonna go across. Nobody there. We're swinging in these balls from the wings, and they're just not really finding anyone. I mean, that one did, but it was, you know, it was too weak to really do anything. Half time here, really, Racing, they've got this tight defence, like they really are organised, and it's been hard to break down so far. So second half, we really need to hammer at it. Or off again. We're not going to change anything in the second half because I feel like if we just keep going, there'll be a goal, but we've really got to work for it. There's Racing kind of surprising us so far. Oh my god. The defender just lets that go. David Villa's off target, simply put. Oh, here's Morientes. Oh, good save. Got the corner out of it. Sort of gets round that man and then takes the shot low. Vicente popping this ball in. Oh, it's waiting there. It's waiting there. And Villa on the 10. You can never really do much on the 10. David Villa, penalty. He's got to put it away yet, though. Come on, this has been so bad. Well, it's not been bad from us. Racing are just defending really well. David Villa's going to take it, and he gets it. Oh, could be one of the most vital penalties in the entire series. You never know. This has been difficult so far to break this team down. It's took a penalty to get us ahead. I mean, if we win this 1-0, fair enough. I'll take that. You know, you take what you can, but yeah, just our normal strategy just not working so far. Did well to make some play there. Honestly, you know what? I think I'm just going to give you guys the last 20 minutes of this match here because there's really not been much to show you. The most dramatic thing that's happened is a penalty, and that's it. Hard to break down. You might say we've not passed very well. Our passing's been really good up to now in this series, I would say. This one, I don't know. I feel like they're just defending. They're getting a bit lucky here and there. This looks good. It's Barrage. It's a tap-in. Is that offside, though? No, it's not. It's going to stand. Woo! Okay. Lucky, though. Again, lucky. This game has been lucky. That's the only way I can describe this. Because it's a penalty, and then this here, it's straight at the keeper. I mean, it should have been better, really, shouldn't it? But he's got this space, he's got this time to work with, Barrage, so he might as well hit up the shot there. You might argue, oh, he had a bit of time to maybe direct it more and get it closer to goal. But Morientes is there to follow up, so not too bad. It was Felipe Melo. I think he had a shot in the first half, but it was like way off target. It wasn't highlight worthy in the end. Can we get something going from this? Oh. So what is David Villa there doing? I don't know, because if Villa keeps his run there, he's got a tap in. And he didn't keep it, which is very annoying. Well, Barrage is actually going to come off for Edu. And I think Morientes is coming off for Reggie. Good old Reg, who got a goal in the last game. So I think that's it. I think that was his first one. That is off target. That looked... You know when you see a shot and it looks on target and at the last second it's like, oh, it missed. You know, it's one of those... So it was a decent shot. It looked decent. Here's Joaquin. Can something come of this? Is there going to be anyone for it? Oh! It's gone over the line. And I think that's Reggie's goal, is it? Nice one. He got one in the last one. He's got one today. That's 3-0. Good stuff. Playing away here today. You might say it's always harder to play away. Or Football Manager, I find it is. But, yeah. Goalkeeper does make the save here. But the full ball should have crossed the line. We will take a look at it here. And, yeah, right there. That is definitely over. So I'm kind of glad I'm showing you these last final minutes now, because this is where all the actions happen here. You know what I mean? Like, it's so... For me, I've got to pick which game we should have as the full game. And if I'd have picked this one, well, it wouldn't have turned out too bad in the end, but it would have been a lot of nothing happening from the majority of it. But you can't predict what's going to happen in any match. And we could have a chance here for one more goal, perhaps. If you play your cards right. Maybe not. There's Raul Martin. I've got to give it to Racing, though. They played a good game until the end. The defence was just so tight. Like, it was just really hard to break down. We were whipping balls into the box, and that just wasn't really doing anything. That is full time. I hate that because it looks like we had a good chance for maybe another goal there. But the whistle's gone. It's 3-0. We'll take that. Game records say that Villa was the man of the match there. I mean, I don't think anyone played particularly well for us. So probably Villa with that one. Morientes got a tap in. These guys came. Reggie did get a goal, didn't he? But it was kind of lucky. It was just like a last minute. Oh, here I am. Oh, the ball is there. Let's kick it. Oh, I scored. Yeah, moving on. And welcome to the final game of this episode, guys. We are at home for this one. Getafe is the opposition. Yeah, but Barca and Madrid won again. But the thing is, you won't know who's won the last game of the episode. You don't know if they're going to win that one. Don't know. They're on 18 points. Real Madrid on 16. We're playing Barca in the next one, so that's a big one to look out for. Can we make this a 3 out of 3 today, just to end off with? I think Getafe was sitting in about 15th or something there, so not having a fantastic season. And Gula has scored 7 goals this season, apparently. So, yeah, he's doing well. And Gula Morientes is the partnership in this one. So, yeah. Lack of highlights in the last match, so we're just probably going to give you 1 or 2 minutes here just to start off with in this game. The team has been changed because we do have Barca next, so we're resting the likes of Ayala and whatnot. So I think Ayala's probably the best defender in this team, or maybe you have a different opinion on that, I don't know. But yeah, and that could... Oh, the right back there, Sarah's just like all the way up there. Could have had a goal there. But defenders can't really shoot much. And that's not to say all defenders can't shoot much. You don't expect them to, you know. You got some really good players down the years there. I mean, Risa, for me, played at Liverpool. What a left foot he had on him. Roberto Carlos as well. Maybe you guys know some other players. Those are just 2 off the top of my head that are just so good. I mean, Roberto Carlos with his free kicks, man, you know what I mean? And Edu, it's a goal, but it gets ruled out because somebody got pulled up for it. That sucks. Oh, it's Edu! Oh, unbelievable. Wasn't much else on. Could he have passed this to someone else? Angulo on the 10, perhaps? Oh no. Oh no! Oh! What are we doing there? I know we've changed the team, but what is that gap at the back? I think what's happened is we've pulled too many players out of position and now we couldn't get back in time potentially there. That is just awful. Okay, we get the celebrations, you know, it's a good, decent goal. Yeah, this is just diabolical. Is that Edu having to come back to help defend, because that is just atrocious if so. Sousa here just puts this in, and is he really going to miss that? Oh, 1-1 immediately though. Morientes with a strike there. Yeah, we just played it into, well, tried to play it into the box. Morientes was just in the right place, right time, just to fire something up there. That's the response we needed. We got Raul Albion sitting in centre back and whatnot. I'm just so focused on the Barca game, because not only we got Barca, we got Atletico coming up afterwards. Atletico's not having a good season so far, but still wary of it. Between the legs, that one. And in. Oh, here's Silva. Silva! Oh, straight at the keeper, that. He did well. Oh, nice ball over Tangulo. He's got to finish this. Tangulo! Yes! Ooh, good stuff. Right on the brink of half-time, that as well, which is just what we needed. Put ourselves ahead. Nice ball over the top, finds him. He's got to get. It's like you've got to time it right. You know, you've got to get to the ball before the keeper gets there to get round him, and it's something you may have to practice 1 or 2 times to get right. But he does that nicely there. This is a good chance. Silva's got it. Silva. Oh, Silva himself. Epically done that. What a run. Immediately I'm thinking, who is it who's running at the back post sort of area? And I'm thinking you've got to get that ball through, but that doesn't happen. And it looks like the angle is just too tight there to do anything. But then Silva just comes up with this. Hits the post. Maybe you want to say he's a little lucky. I'm really not expecting him to score that. Oh, here's Morientes. He doesn't really have the pace. He's going to have to just put it into Angulo there. He could have got caught up and the shot could have just been saved or gone wide or whatever. He had to do what he had to do. For the sake of the team, guys. This he's running now, you know, he's kind of running out of pace there. Hey, Morientes, you know, I've given him stick on PES 5 before, but he's not that bad, honestly. He's just, I don't know, you might say a little unlucky at times. Silva! Oh, good shot there. Yeah, we're going to play a little bit of a wild card here at the end of the game. We're going to bring Miguel and Baraja on. Baraja's playing as like a right midfielder just for the last few minutes. And yeah, it's just to rest up Morientes. Hugo Vienna's going up front instead. So yeah, why not? I mean, it's the last few minutes. We're 4-1 up. It's fine. You know, I don't think it's going to matter at all. Oh! That is unbelievable. I don't know where that was going. But yeah. Here's Silva. He wants it for himself. Here's Baraja. He's going to hit it straight at the keeper. Fair enough. I think this is going to be the end of the game here. Another good game. Oh, actually, Vienna's on the ball. He says, actually, it's not over yet. It's not quite done. It's not quite done. He's almost going all the way there. Oh, was that? I'm sure that was a corner. Could have given us that. Anyway, a team that's got PSG written on their shirts has lost to us. I know it's not the PSG, but you get the point. Anyway, Angulo, man of the match, of course, today, 7.0. He was absolutely amazing. Morientes was alright, you know. I think we played well. It was nervous after they took the lead, but we made some good play happen, and we managed to get ourselves in front, and then made a few subs during the middle, which maybe helped a little. So anyway, these are the results from today's episode. So, like I say, I only really look out for Madrid and Barca. You know what I mean? I know I go on about them a lot, but that's the only ones I really care about, because it's like nobody else really challenges for the title other than them two, because they got the best teams pretty much. But yeah, 4-1 against Athletic Club Barcelona there, and Real Madrid won 2-1 against Zaragoza. Atletico there lost to Espanyol 1-0. So that was fixture 5. In fixture 6, Madrid won at Getafe 2-0 and Barcelona won 2-0 at Mallorca. I always sort of look at Villarreal and Atletico as well, but Villarreal played Atletico. Atletico actually won 1-0 away in fixture 6. In fixture 7, we have got Barcelona winning at Gymnastic 2-0 and Real Madrid won 2-1 against Espanyol. Meanwhile, Villarreal drew 1-1 there, and where's Atletico? They won 3-0, so starting to maybe pick up a little bit. This is what the league table looks like. It's not any different. We all won 3 out of 3 today. Deportivo sitting in 4th there. Villarreal are 5th. And that's it, 7 wins out of 7, 28 goals scored, 5 conceded. Barcelona have only conceded 2. Can we maybe at least double that for them in the next one? I really hope so. Atletico are sitting 9th, so they actually are in the top half of the table. Gymnastic, 1 measly point from them. For them. Well, they actually picked up a point in this episode, but yeah, that is it for today, guys. So thank you for watching this episode. In the next one, we're going to do a double bill. We're going to be doing Barcelona full game and Atletico full game. Looking forward to it. Who knows what's going to happen? Another piece of the jigsaw complete today. 3 out of 3 wins, a few goals scored, a little bit tricky here and there with the Racing and Getafe games, but we move on. And we'll see you for that one next time. I don't know if we're going to add the Deportivo game in at the end. I'm not entirely sure about that. In fact, who are Madrid playing in the next one? They're away at Celta as well, whilst they're playing Sociedad, whilst we're playing Barcelona as well. So yeah, join us for that one next time, guys. Comment, subscribe, and share as always if you want to. And see you then. Take care.